shaking, MP.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Dallas, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
When I look at the Heat, they've played with a lot of effort over this last stretch. Sometimes that's the only edge you need to beat teams that are similar in talent. They're the class of their division right now.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. It's Hunter and Mobley teaming up at forward. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Nance in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Heat, Adebayo and Ware together inside. MP is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Powell in at small forward. All right, Tim, we're in the earlier portion of an NBA season. As a player, was this part easier, harder, or about the same as down the stretch?
No, B.A., I think it was a little easier early in the season because your body felt fresh. There was an adrenaline and a newness to the season. Often later in the year, you get much more worn down physically.
And if you're in contention, the pressure and the stress picks up as well.
No doubt, particularly coming out of those dog days, the dead of winter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Now here's Hunter. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Garland, no good. MP looking around. Takes a three. The Heat rebound. Back to Ware. Bryant from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games no matter where you're playing.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the third best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
Puts up a three. Hunter with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back over to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Jaime Jaquez has checked in for Bryant. Cleveland also making some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Ball in for Donovan Mitchell. Changes. Wiggins, he's checked in for Ware. Larson comes in for Powell. And it's Bryant in for Hero. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Tyson comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
MP inside, pounded by Ball. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
And here's Bryant outside. He drops it from range. Bryant's got 16 points.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound Miami. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see you. That's your point guard getting up. Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. The shot by Tyson, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Les.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. Then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
MP against Ball. And here's MP from outside. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Here's Wade, still without a bucket. Pass to Mitchell, 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Ball no good. Heat leading by 20. With the floater. Shot is off. Shooting 9 for 15 in the game. Here's Wade from downtown. The rebound by Wiggins. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Puts it up from 15. A nice shot by MP. Bryant's got 22 points.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
And here's Mitchell, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And another miss for him. It's been this way all night, and that is tough for his team to overcome.
And Cleveland shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
So for Miami, Jovic, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Powell comes in for Jaquez. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Nance, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball. Now here's Garland. Can they get it? Nails it from 3. And so it's Miami ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot draw.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. Guys, how can they turn this thing around?
Well, they got to come in the second half angry. Like me. Whenever Shaq shows up late, like he did today.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Heat.
The key stat here is rebounding.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. Mitchell and Hunter will be filling out the wings. Larry Nance is out there with Mobley. And it's Garland in at the point. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Count it. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you.
High praise. Allie, thank you. From deep, Mitchell hits the trifecta. Mitchell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up to the Miami Heat. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Mitchell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the night. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Cavaliers trail by 20. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 15 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
On the wing, MP, guarded by Garland. Oh, nice shot by Bryant.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Miami making a switch here. And for Miami, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell. Then it's MP. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The three from Ball. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists in the game.
After a poor off. Defensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
And they get it back. Another shot. Got it. MP's got 40 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Cleveland's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Cleveland working the ball around now. And Ball gets it to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Ball against MP. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. Now, he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
Ball passes to Mitchell. Outside Strus. And it's off from three-point range. Miami leading by 20. Powell outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to MP. No good, off the front rim.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
That's in!
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for Miami, Ware's checked in for Jovic. Adebayo comes in for Wiggins. And it's Hero in for Jaquez. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Nance, he's checked in for Bryant. Evan Mobley comes in for Tyson. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Ball.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Oh, it misses. Miami leading by 18. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Hero. Hero's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Mobley outside. Back to Garland from outside the arc. Yes, sir, with the 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Oh, it misses.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
Nance in the post, working on Adebayo. Rebounded by Adebayo.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get two there.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little, Grant.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Here's Jovic, and the layup is good off the glass.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this one should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Porter looks it over. So no problem for Miami as they get the win.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm going to give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. And that'll do it, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.